Hi everybody and welcome back to today's Ellemas video. So as you can see by today's title, I'm doing a review and demo of the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. Now I've had this for a good while. I think I had it like the week that it came out here in the UK or the week after. I got it pretty soon to it coming out because I'd seen it on all the American people and I was like, I need to try this. This seems like it's going to be up my street. Oh sorry, I really went into the light then. So, like I said, I've had this for a few weeks, so I know how I really feel about it. And if it actually lasts 3 days, it does claim that it's only a long-lasting tint and that it's going to last a maximum of 3 days. Now, I got it in the shade medium brown. I believe there is 3 shades, but don't quote me on that. There's been so many new brow products that have come out that I'm trying to keep up with them all. So, basically, like it says, it's just a brow tint. It comes with this big brush. I'll do your swatch here, and as you can see, it's just a medium brown. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried because can you see how warm toned that is? But luckily, on the brow, it doesn't actually dry that warm. So hopefully, whilst I'm giving my talk through review, this will dry and you can just see how it peels off. So there. You put it on, leave it for 15 minutes, and then you peel it off and you've got a brow. Now, the peely off thing was what concerned me, because I don't know if there's anyone else out there like me, but my brows fall out. I actually haven't waxed my eyebrows in over a year just because they don't need it. I'll get like a couple hairs there and I'll tweeze those, but other than that my brows just fall out. Like just rubbing my face, like my brow can just fall out. I don't know why. So the front of my brows are really sparse, and then I've got hairs here, but you'll see in the demo how sparse my eyebrows are. Obviously I have them filled in so they look kind of full, I don't know. So I was just concerned that when I'm pulling this off, is it going to pull out my brow hairs because I already have so little? I don't know. So far I don't think it has pulled any out. I haven't noticed. It's really hard to tell when you peel it off because it's kind of stringy and you'd have to really stare at it to see if something has come out, but I don't think anything has. It's not painful, you don't feel anything coming out, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't pull your hairs out. So, does it last 3 days? Now, I think if you've got hairy brows, and by that I mean you've got a good amount of hairs everywhere, it will 100% last 3 days without a doubt. Especially if you leave it on for 15 minutes. Leave it on for 15 minutes, if not more. I don't know if it develops after more than 15 minutes, but I usually leave it on for like a Netflix show, just because I pass time. The first couple of times I did it, I didn't leave it on for 15 minutes. I just was like, oh, it's dry, and I pulled it off. It definitely doesn't last as long if you just wait till it's dry. I don't know what changes in it to make it last longer when you leave it 15 minutes or longer, but definitely leave it 15 minutes. It's what the instructions say. It says it for a reason. Just because it's dry doesn't mean it's stopped working. So, the day after I've used it, I don't need to apply any brow product whatsoever. I can just have my brows as they are with this on, which is great. Saves like 5 minutes in the morning. The second day I usually have to just fill in a little bit at the front where I'm bald, because there's nothing for it to cling to there. There's just no hairs. There's about 3, so it's when I wash my face it comes off. It's gonna happen. The third day is when I'm usually filling in the front and a little bit at the tail, because again, got less hairs there. Where I've got the majority of my hairs, I hardly have to do anything. That's why I'm saying if you've got a lot of hairs in your brow, you're gonna be good. Overall, I do really like it. If I keep on top of it, it definitely saves me time in the morning filling in my brows. That is why I do it at night time. It is actually night time now, and I'm gonna take off my brows. I would usually take off my whole face, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to take off my brows, put it on, and then you can see what it's like, and then I'm going to go jump in the shower and wash my hair and wash my face. But it honestly, like, so tomorrow I'll just get up, put on my face, not my brows, and I'll be ready to go. You cannot tell the difference between is tinting your skin and whatever brow product it is that you use for your brows. I've used pencil, the NYX pencil, I've used the Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm currently using the Iconic Brow Cushion, and it honestly mimics the brow just as well. I did think it's going to be a little bit like, I wasn't sure how it's going to look. I didn't know if it was just going to look flat because it's just a stain on your skin. Weirdly enough, it doesn't. It just looks like you're filled in your brows. So yeah, again, another plus. So that is pretty much all I have to say about it. I think, you know, it is really good. The only thing is, the applicator is huge. And obviously I don't have a lot of brow, so I don't apply it using this. Well, you'll see in the demo how I apply it. But other than that, I do really like it. And yeah, just stay tuned for the demo, because then you'll see what it's like. This is pretty much dry, like to the touch, so as you can see, it just peels off. Oh, that just rolled off because there's no hair there. And as you can see, it's left like an ashy stain, which I was quite surprised by because it goes on so warm, but then the stain is nice and ash, and I like an ash brow. So there you go. That is what the stain looks like. So I'm going to remove my brows and then I'll be back to show you how I apply it. So here I am with no brow product. You can see how my brows are literally invisible. And how sad is this? So all I did was I just got some micellar water on a cotton pad and just like rubbed my brows to remove all the product. And believe it or not, I actually lost 6 brow hairs. They literally just come out of my face. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't even think if I was to hold this up you'd be able to see them because they're so little. Oh, you can see them just a little bit here. But yeah, 6 of my brow hairs come out just from taking off my brow product. So I'm going to be pretty sure that this pulls out some of them when I'm pulling it off, but it's fine. Okay, so so I apply the bulk using this, and then I feather it out using the Zoeva wing liner brush just because it's more precise. So I'm going to start with the right one, and you will see that I do have random sparse hairs under here which I need to tweeze out, but I'm just not been bothered to. So I just get this like that and pretty much just fill in the bulk. And then I like wipe the excess off here, put the applicator there, and then come in with the Zoeva brush. And then I can't talk and do it at the same time. So wherever my brow hairs go, I just put this. It does dry pretty quick, or it starts to get a bit gloopy and stiff and you can't really move it, so you've got to move pretty quick. But it is easy to remove if you put too much on in a certain area. And that's one done. That looks really shoop, but and then I just do the same on the other side. If you want, you can reshape your brows with this and give them a complete new shape, which is quite good. It's like a baby caterpillar. Gone up too high. So that is them on. I'm going to leave this for about 20 minutes and then I'll peel it off and show you what it looks like when they're all done. They actually don't look too dissimilar, which isn't too bad. I'm not going to complain. So yeah, this is it up close. And it's already starting to dry. See you in 15 minutes. So I got sucked into Netflix and it's been half an hour. So it's time to peel these off. So I'm just going to start with this one. And I pull in the direction that my hair goes. It's opposite to what you do to waxing, in the hope that it keeps the hairs in my head. One. Where my hairs are the thickest, there is some still stuck up in there. I'm just gonna grab a spoolie. Oh, it's not a spoolie in that one. And just brush it out. So if you've got thicker hairs than me, hell, it's going to stick to them. You probably will want to pull it against the brow, but how good does that look? And then, if you don't have nails, you're going to struggle to like get this to lift off. It's so satisfying. This one's stuck. It's stuck too well. So what I do now, I'm just going to push my brow hairs down and then up just to make sure there's none stuck in them. And as you can see, my brows look nicely filled in. Obviously, if I had on my makeup around them, they'd look even better, but because I've removed all that for the purpose of the video, yeah. So that is pretty much what it looks like. So I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll just put on the rest of my face and not my brows. The day after, I'll just fill in the front a little bit, and then the day after that, I'll just fill in the front and then the tail a little bit. But that is it. Are you impressed or are you not impressed? Look, it just looks like my brows are done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I'll see you all tomorrow with my next one. Bye!